Welcome to Wet and Wild Wednesday. I'm Trisha.
I'm Ashley.
And of course, you know we got the Black Howard Stern in the back, our
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what it do? What it be like? How y'all week been?
It's been alright. How you week been, Ashley?
A bitch is tired.
I'm trying to tell you. I had to have some coffee, and it's nighttime
Like,
outside
a bitch
right
is
now.
tired.
I was too.
Tired.
I was
Okay,
too.
like I took a nap and I couldn't. Ever since I got up from my nap, I can't shake it.
If I would have took a nap, I wouldn't be here right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to get up. The only reason why I got up was for the parent-teacher conference. And I didn't leave the house till 4:25, and it started at 4:30.
Oh, God, you was about to miss the conference.
No, I wasn't. I lived 3 minutes from the school. I knew what I was doing. I knew exactly what the hell I was doing.
Yeah,
I go later till the last minute.
I was about to go in. I said, man, let me get up. I got some stuff I got to go do. Got to go handle some business, spread some educational topics out here to the world today.
Yes.
But I think we probably got some questions. We'll incorporate them in a little later, you know. But you know how we do.
Yeah.
Did you have any suggestions from your friends before I get started? No.
I don't think I did.
Okay.
Nothing that I can think of.
Yeah. We'll get into the other topics, you know, as the questions come in. And please like, subscribe, and share.
Like, share, and subscribe. Don't make me confound you.
Do so.
We know y'all be watching because y'all be talking to us when we be out in the street.
Yeah.
So do.
So hit that like button. Go tell your other friends to tell your other friends.
I mean, I don't even know why y'all acting like y'all don't want to like it, but watch us. That's crazy.
You.
And then talk junk.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, I seen your podcast. I'm loving it.
Then hit the like button.
Please
Tell your
and
mammy
thank
and your
you.
grandmammy come watch us.
You know what I mean? Shoot, subscribe.
Yeah.
Something.
I'm trying to tell you.
But yeah, I do have a good topic I did want to bring up, you know, that deals with a lot of things, and it comes you know how we said we're in this for educational purposes, entertainment purposes as well, but it do come with along pleasing your man, like I know we talked about that on another Wet and Wild Wednesday. So, you know, like trying to go that extra mile to please your man, you know, because I think we go the extra mile for other things in our life a lot of times.
And tend to put them on. I mean, it's not that you really put them on the back burner, but you kind of lose sight.
Yeah.
I say.
But why do we not go that extra mile to please our man? That's the problem. I think a lot of women have, and I think some men have that as well. You know, I ain't gonna make
think
it
it's vice
sexist.
versa.
Yeah, I ain't gonna make
So
it sexist.
instead of trying to make it biased, why don't you go the extra mile to please your partner? What is the issue? What stops you, prevents you from doing that little extra just to show them that, hey, I'm thinking about you. Hey, I still care. Hey, I still love you.
Yeah.
So listen, check this out then. Let's start with in-house then. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We talking about you all.
Okay.
In-house. Either one of y'all can take
Go
on
ahead.
your own question first.
Just go ahead.
And it's you all's opinion.
So why the speaking from my own personal experience, this is my own personal experience, my own personal opinions, but this is, you know, what I go through, you know, whatever. So I can say in my own life experiences, I have did all the extra, went all the extra way, and I felt like everything that I did was unnoticed. I didn't get the appreciation part or the respect part that come along with it on my side. So I kind of started to fall back on it, like, you know. So if I don't feel like anything that I'm doing is being reciprocated or anything like that, I'm going to tend to fall back on it. And that's where the faults come in, you know. When we do something on either part and it's never appreciated on the level that we want or need it to be appreciated on, I don't care if it's something small, something big. I'm not asking you for nothing big. Just, you know, just let me know you appreciate, you know, I'm going the extra mile for you. I'm trying to make sure that you're doing, you know, you're doing what you do on your daily basis, but I'm trying to make sure that you feel good when you come home, you comfortable, you whatever.
Right. I definitely understand that, and I have been in that same situation. It's just like, you understand your partner is going out there doing their work. They're busting their ass, doing whatever they got to do at work. They come home and they want things to be a certain way. I can go the extra mile to do that, but I'm not going to keep going the extra mile to do that if you're not even going to show me that you appreciate me going that extra mile and going above and beyond to do that, I just feel like it's wasted energy. Like, why am I keep trying?
For sure.
I mean, I understand you shouldn't stop, but that's just that's just like a way of saying thank you for showing me that you appreciate me, is by reciprocating that same feeling back. Do you not feel that way?
Mm-hmm.
So, I got a question for the both of you on what you just replied to each other with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you did almost answer the question totally when you was like, I know you ain't supposed to stop.
Mm-hmm.
When do the communication for that type of issue be brought up?
I feel like it need to be addressed as soon as possible.
Before it gets too far gone, because the longer you let that type of shit linger, the more separation you gonna put in between each other, and it's just gonna be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna show you the appreciation no more because you don't show me that you appreciate it, what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's just gonna cause a bunch of separation, and then that's when all this extra shit gets started up.
So what part of that do either one of the people voice that without whoever it is on the other end getting an attitude or angry about it?
Real life experience. You know, I'm not ashamed to say I go through shit every day on
Me
a
neither.
relationship basis. But real life experience, I remember, you know how you said, when do you bring it up? I think sometimes when you bring it up in a conversation, sometimes the man can get defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Which when that happens, it's like a trigger, like, okay, we're not gonna do this no more. We're not gonna have this conversation no more. I'm not gonna do this anymore because I'm sitting here trying to tell you, like, I'm going the extra mile. I go to work, I do this, I do that, but I still make sure you're good. You know, but when that man gives you that kickback on anything, like, oh, well, you just supposed to do that, or whatever, you be like, dang. So I'm just supposed to make sure you're good. Like, you feel me? Like, that's that stereotype. A woman is supposed to make sure her man is good, but life
You also gotta make
life,
sure your woman is good too. It's
Yeah.
vice versa.
Right. So you know how that quote goes, happy wife, happy life.
Exactly, motherfucker. If I ain't
But-
happy, you goddamn ain't happy. Ain't nobody in this motherfucker back to be happy.
But I'm glad you added that in there because that goes both ways.
Yeah.
Right? It really is.
It really does.
Yeah, I just see. I'm just listening to you all. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For
Like, you
real.
have to be able to reciprocate what I'm giving you.
Right.
I mean,
But,
you
you know,
want me
I'll-
to lead you. We got to be a reflection of each other.
Yeah. Well, that's probably the problem because if you really got a man that you got to lead, he ain't a man.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, all jokes.
I mean, that's
That's
the truth,
true.
though.
Yeah,
You
no
telling,
doubt.
you speaking
So,
facts.
No doubt.
That's true.
So, but you're absolutely right, right? And this is all I was gonna say to both of you, right? None of us are the same, though. You know what I mean? A lot of us don't comprehend. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what women are bad about. Y'all can call me a lie if I'm wrong. Y'all not direct if it's something that you really want to do. It's sort of like y'all give hints. You know what I mean?
A lot of women do that. You're
Right.
correct.
I don't know what it's called. It's called something else. It's called something, but yeah.
I think I know the word that you're talking about, but I can't think of
Yeah,
it.
it's not
but when you
popping.
do,
It's not,
whenever
yeah.
you do,
A
just butter
simple
it in.
word is like sugar coated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Instead of being direct with what it is that you want, right? So a lot of us, we don't comprehend that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's because we men. You gotta directly tell me, you know,
I
really
want this. I want that.
Please don't put your shoes right here on the wall. You're horny. There's nothing wrong with saying that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, for real. I'll joke. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
for any means, because if you're just trying to bump me, we think that, but we done been turned down so many times because we thought wrong.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
All jokes.
Yeah.
I just threw that out there for all women out there that's listening. Be direct with us.
I mean, absolutely. I get that. And that's why I say, too, though, when the communication comes in apart, it's hard to communicate when, from my own personal experience, when I've ever been in I've been in certain situations and certain relationships where somebody always is like angry. If you have a partner where somebody always is angry or somebody is feeling angry, it doesn't have to be nasty. Like, it doesn't. But when you get that energy, it kind of switches your energy to like,
You gonna
okay,
pick up on
defense
it.
mode. Like, you get defensive. And I think once you get to that point where you can feel it going that way, just just end the whole conversation and walk away. It's not
Some
even worth your
people-
energy or time, you know?
I have just come to terms with just some people, you can't really talk to some people. It's just some folks is just not going to understand. I don't care how you try to put it. They're going to always feel like you're attacking them in some way, shape, or form. They're going to always feel like you attacking them. And until they address that shit with themselves, it ain't never going to fucking work out.
Yeah.
I had this conversation with someone the other day. Until
So-
you address that shit.
Hold on. But that goes back to another subject we had, though. Holding ourselves accountable.
Exactly.
Because I tell you, I'm not perfect.
I ain't either.
Sure, who is?
I
Nobody
know,
is.
But we have to hold ourselves accountable for what we've done in
sure.
our relationships that, you know, might cause issues or might cause miscommunications or might cause whatever, you know, on the other end. But we always have to hold ourselves accountable.
Right.
Like, what did I do
To make.
So,
to get us to this point?
Right.
so that's what holding yourself accountable look like.
No, it's more than just that.
Talk
Yeah.
to me.
I'm
Talk to
just
the
saying,
audience.
You hold yourself
it's more than
accountable
just
for
that.
what you do.
Right.
You take responsibility for your
What
actions.
you didn't do.
No doubt.
What you did or didn't do.
Okay, explain both terms.
So, okay. So, let's say, you know, you're in a relationship. Let's
yeah.
say, okay, normally you can communicate, you can do whatever. But I can hold myself accountable for being, you know, okay, we're going to communicate. But can I hold myself accountable for being like, okay, I don't want to do it no more. I'm not going to communicate with you. I have to hold myself, you know, this is what I didn't do. This is going to be the outcome.
Right.
So if I don't do this is what's going to be the outcome. So in the end, if it breaks, that foundation breaks because I didn't want to have a conversation because you were triggered or whatever, it was too much of a trigger for both people, then I still have to hold myself accountable because once that foundation is broken,
Yeah.
it's like,
it.
did I communicate with you or did I not communicate with you enough? Like, you know, you got to hold yourself accountable for everything that you do, every action that you did, every action that you didn't take.
Yeah.
That's just like some men will be like, oh, if my woman don't want to give me no ass when I want some, whatever. If you don't give your man shit, you ain't got to do nothing but lay there.
Really?
Put them
If you that tired, be like, look, babe, I'm tired, but I'm still going to give you what you want. I'm going to give it to you half-ass, but just know I'm
get some
tired.
half-ass cooch,
But
you
I'm
get
still
some.
giving it to you. But you get what I'm saying? So hold
That sounds
yourself
like you don't want me to
accountable.
go nowhere.
I'm just saying,
You know
though.
what? I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna change this up a little bit, but it ain't changed. It's off of
Yeah.
what you just said, though. Is you will put in what you really want for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if
What-
you
what
want
you just
something hard
said,
enough, you will fight for
you'll
that.
work
You'll do
for it.
anything.
Put in the work.
You know what I mean? Whatever. That's right.
But everybody go to work and do their little regular
They
job.
do. They go to work.
They work
punch
their
in,
ass off.
yeah,
punch in 2:00.
yeah,
Work for however many hours the boss man say.
And
yeah.
they're putting on the
All
show
week.
trying to be star employee.
Of the month,
Ooh.
of the year,
But
whatever.
why you
for
can't do that for your partner?
That
For
makes
just
sense.
some monetary shit.
Right.
A paycheck that you about to pay some bills with.
Right.
It's gone
And
when
go
you get
put
it.
it in your gas tank and it's gonna be gone as soon as you get it.
Right.
You're gonna have to constantly go home to that person that
Yeah.
you're with in that relationship.
Yeah.
Why can't you work just as hard in the relationship as
For
you
your
working at
partner.
work for that fucking paycheck?
Hey man, y'all hear these women in here? They giving you pointers, man. Are y'all even listening?
Like,
you know what I mean?
come on
Telling
now,
you what
come
to do.
on.
Stop being selfish.
Come
Stop
on.
going to there and work trying to be a
'Cause-
superstar if you
but-
can't be the superstar at home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the main thing
Preach,
is,
preach.
too, though, it only works if both people in it.
It takes two to make it work.
Well,
It's
there you
two.
go,
And that's
A relationship is
problem.
two people. A relationship is
I
two
hope
people.
you all listening.
So both people have to be putting in that equal amount of work. It's like a scale. If
Yeah.
one person is doing more than the other, the shit don't
off
balance.
balance.
Yeah, that's the truth.
And that's when one's going to feel like they're doing too much and another.
And the other one,
one's
the
not
one that feel like they're
reciprocating.
doing too much, gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Fuck this, I'm gone."
Yeah.
Hot girl summer.
Oh, God. What is a hot girl summer, though? Like, I ain't never had no hot
That's when
girl
y'all start
summer.
I've never
breaking up
had a
with
hot
y'all
girl
boyfriends.
summer.
That's when y'all break up with y'all boyfriends.
I was asked if I ever had a hot girl summer, and I said no. But I really don't even want to have a hot girl summer. I just want to be at peace, enjoy myself, and continue working on me.
Yeah.
It's in a woman's
And
nature.
then, and
though.
if I
You
do
know that-
go shake my ass some motherfucking
It's
where,
in
you
you
mean?
all's nature. You know
so
what I mean?
be it.
Wintertime, y'all change like bears. You know what I mean? I mean, think about it though. For real, y'all do that. You know what I mean? It's cool to be.
I don't like that.
Okay, well, listen. Let me explain myself.
We listening. Go ahead and explain. We waiting on this
What happened?
explanation.
What do bears do?
Get fat and hibernate. What the hell you mean?
You know why? You know why? Because they eat enough to get through the whole winter time. You're exactly right. Thank you.
We fat ass birds.
I ain't calling you that. I ain't calling you that. I'm giving y'all who y'all act like.
But no, like
what I mean?
I really have not had a hot girl summer because I've been doing mama shit since I was motherfucking 19 years old, pretty much.
That's hot, girl.
And no, like
That's hot, girl.
how's that hot girl when I was pregnant?
Because you had to do something to
get pregnant.
My summer was warm.
You did that to yourself.
You had a warm girl
I had
summer.
a warm girl summer. It was
Yeah,
lukewarm.
well, you did it to
Because of my
yourself.
first baby daddy. That shit was about damn tap water cold.
Nuh-uh.
But anywho,
Shout out
I'm
to
just-
baby daddy number 1 for keeping home tap water cold.
tap
summer.
water cold. Thank you.
He did
Thank
good.
you. So now, like,
That's my
I got
baby
asked
mama.
this question about having a hot girl summer, and I really don't even want to have a hot girl summer. I just
Yeah.
want to enjoy
Yeah.
and be at peace.
Okay.
And whatever happens
Yeah.
during the summertime, it happens. Y'all catch me bent over somewhere.
I'm gonna keep walking by.
Keep
shaking my head.
walking.
Oh.
Like, look at this here. Keep going.
It's almost sundress season. When
No, I'm gonna tell you what I'm
I
gonna
will
do.
panties.
I will peek.
Look, this is what I'm gonna do.
I'm a peek.
Wet and Wild Wednesday.
Hey yo.
Live.
Hey yo. I'm around the corner like, is that Ashley? That's funny.
You gonna have to go. Hey, Trish Baker, get your girl out there. I seen over there, daggum bent
Hey,
over, la
cuz-
la la la.
Lot,
I'm like, let me go
cuz.
get this girl.
But no, I'm really not about to do that. I do
I'm
just want to
joking,
enjoy
though.
the summer
Yeah,
and kind of just chill.
being that grown,
Being my grown woman thing.
Hey, listen, check this out.
Get
right?
girly girl, I
Who done
guess.
sent in a
Okay,
comment?
all right,
Got a
check this out.
question?
Yeah.
Question.
All right, and you know, this is something that is gonna try to take this somewhere real quick, and I
Okay.
like
Oh,
it.
I like
All right.
teleporting. Where we going?
So if you are, you know what I mean, talking to whoever that's viewing this at this moment, right? Mm-hmm. Tell your partner something that you love about them already.
tell my partner something that I love about them already.
Yeah.
His smile.
Okay, that's a good one. Trish?
Oh, you will put me on the spot. You will put me on the spot, visitor.
Oh, man.
What can I say about my partner? Crickets. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Yeah, I'm
It
joking.
really
I'm
is,
joking.
though.
I can say that that my child's father is a great father to his children, which is a good plus. I think that's a big role
That's great.
when it does come to any situation, no matter what terms we might be on or what we got, whatever going on in any kind of situation or whatever, that, you know, the kids always, you know, they're good.
You didn't
Now
have to even say it. You didn't have to
vouch for
address.
said baby daddy, even though said
Y'all
baby
didn't
daddy
even have to
be
do
getting on my
him like
nerves.
that. Y'all didn't have to
How
say
was I
it like
supposed
that.
to correct me then?
She didn't call out neither one nobody names.
I didn't call
You
out
know what I mean? I'm
no
just saying you
names
could have said baby daddy 2 or 1. You know what I mean? You didn't do
I
that.
got 3.
No, I'm talking for what she said.
Oh.
See, God almighty. What? You know how you answered was just straight. Like, if I could say anything, you'll smile. You know what I mean? Come on. That's how you had to do. You had to call that man out like that and make it just, you know, listen how she's, I'm sorry, fellas. I do that. I defend us.
Well-
I'm sorry. I just
Well,
interrupted.
that's a learning process though.
No doubt,
Like
yeah.
women learning how to appropriately talk to men.
Yeah, no doubt, yeah, but
Because
that
we're
wasn't appropriate, though.
emotional.
That
We're
wasn't appropriate.
emotional, and y'all are logical.
Y'all are. So I just talked to you, son. So
yeah.
the next time you want to talk to him like that, because you was just talking to him as if he watching you, I think next time just talk to him as if he's
Was that
standing
more
there.
direct? What I said, just your smile.
Yeah, that's right. It was without even pointing out whoever you was talking about. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
he know who he is.
No doubt. That's the point. He know who he is.
I'm just saying.
Well, you know, good with the kids.
That's
and,
but that's just a good aspect on any
But that's good,
any
though.
relationship,
Yeah, no
not
doubt,
just
no-
mine.
no doubt. He's good, though.
No
He
matter
good.
what y'all got going on or who got going on wherever,
Yeah.
as long as you make sure them kids good and they whatever.
That's all that ever matter.
Yeah, really. But it ain't all that ever really matter, though.
I'm saying that when it comes to the separation of a
what-
relationship, when the trying to
What-
end on good terms,
okay,
and
what-
you got kids,
There you
that's
go.
what matters in the end of
So,
that.
yeah, this is how you take it to a whole nother everything right there with the separation and having to deal with kids. So, since you said that, how do y'all think kids really feel when parents separate?
Confused as fuck.
Do they? Yeah.
You didn't even have to finish that. Confused as fuck, and it takes a long ass time for them to get over.
Oh yeah.
Especially trying to adjust to especially when they've been brought up, they were born into a 2-parent household, and then all of a sudden it just drastically changes like that in a day.
Right.
There's no warning, there's no nothing.
Right.
Mommy's gone or daddy's gone or whoever's gone.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, damn. It's a lot to process,
Right.
and you're just a kid
Yeah.
and don't know how to understand it. Even when somebody still tries to explain it, it ain't an easy way to explain that whole process to no child. I'm sorry.
Haven't we all felt abandonment?
And that's
You know.
and that's a way that I think they feel. And a lot of times they don't know how to express that. So
Right.
then they get to acting out and cutting the fuck up, and you
Right.
gotta bust their ass. And
Right.
I don't know why your kids going through something.
Right. It is.
And they don't know how to process it. So their
that's
only way
true.
of processing is acting out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
Ain't
true.
no doctor, but I know a little something about some shit.
I mean, yeah, y'all hear it. You know what I mean? It's all true. We need all of this information.
Out here be mommying like a motherfucker.
We sure could. We all
The
are.
mommy juice in the cup.
I'm
Mommy
still daddy. I'm
juice
still
in the
daddy.
cup.
Everybody kids my kids. You know what I mean? So I try to
Period.
be appropriate everywhere. I
Trick
go.
love the kids.
Yeah. That used to be my song too.
Hey, that was mine too.
I like Trick Daddy. You know what I mean? For real, I like to have him on too one day.
Hey,
America.
we're gonna get there. We're gonna be famous as fuck, boy.
Hey, we already that. We just, you know what I mean, gotta believe it. So in our reality of thinking about how, you know, men operate, right? How do y'all feel about men that do talk, that know how to express his feelings?
I love it.
Oh man,
What you
I
love about it?
Because it's just,
it's less confusion.
yes, there's less confusion. Like, I can talk to you, and you can talk to me, and we can
You feel
agree
more
to disagree,
comfortable.
and we can move on. I don't feel like I'm talking to a wall, or I don't feel like I have to constantly explain myself. If I explain myself one time and you get it, you understand it, and you can tell me how you feel, we can both talk like adults. Let's agree to disagree if that's what we're going to do and move on.
I know
Don't let
that.
it be a lingering issue. Let's not bring it back
Because we're not
up
always going to
again.
agree, like you said. Like sometimes there's going to be conversations, you know, we're not going to understand whatever. But at the end of the day, if we can find a common term or a common whatever,
Whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it.
but we can still agree to disagree, but just find some kind of common whatever out of it, you know.
That's
Yeah.
one.
But-
That's one thing I like about Big Daddy. He probably gonna say some shit too.
Mm-hmm.
That me and him can sit and talk about something, and if I don't agree with him or he don't agree with me,
Yeah.
we agree to disagree and we just go on about it. We ain't never had no arguments, but it just be topics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How I feel about something versus how he feels about something.
All right.
Agree to disagree and we move it on.
That's what's up.
But yeah, to me, it's that comfortableness. I want to know. I need to know what make you tick. What make you? I need to know all your little buttons, your triggers, because I don't want to push them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people use that, you know, against the other person.
Oh yeah, now,
But why not learn your partner enough and stop pushing buttons?
Exactly.
Try
Especially
not
if
to
you
push
want to
they
make shit
buttons.
work. Now I do have a little bit of a petty side.
Oh God, not the petty.
I do have a little bit of a petty side, but that's only when you have constantly been pushing my buttons, and I've asked you, like, look, you're gonna have to pump your brakes with that shit, cause you gonna take me there. I've gave you that warning. Now, if I have to tell you one, you get 3 strikes. That's
Yeah,
it. That's like
yeah.
baseball. 3 strikes, motherfucker,
Right.
you out. That
Right. Yeah.
petty Betty full effect. Don't fuck with him.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Hey, yo,
fuck with
listen.
him.
Complete this sentence, and I'm gonna let's start with Trish. All right. I wish I had someone with whom I could share.
My life experience with.
Ash. I wish that I could find someone I can share.
My love with.
Oh, good God Almighty. That is deep. Now, Ash, explain why you used your love with.
I guess because I have a lot to give, and not just on the aspect of one person. It's just to anybody. I care about a lot of people, and I just wish there was somebody else that I had to be able to project that to, like kids or just other people, just in general.
Trish.
Fair. I said life experiences just because I think that falls in there. Like when you can come into my life and experience me as a person and what I have to offer, what I can give, what I can receive, all of that, what we can do in life, period. How can we grow in life together?
I was getting ready to say
How
that. You was
can we
right here
build
in my
life
head. You snatched
together?
that thought out.
Yes, it's deeper than the love, because with the love comes with that life experience, but you gotta
build.
Yeah, you gotta build all of that. You gotta build an empire with your partner. You gotta make them, like
I
we
heard a
said.
word that I liked the other
What
day
was
when
the
I was
word?
listening. Cultivated. Like some shit, like, for instance, my situation is something that's been cultivated. It's something that it's like it's grown. It started from nothing. It's like a seed. You just threw that bitch on the ground and it just started doing whatever it was doing. And wherever it goes, it goes. You don't even know what kind of fucking seed it is. It's pretty much how it is. You just threw that seed on the ground.
Yeah.
And some kind of flower is going to pop up. You don't know what to expect. But at the same time, you hoping for something that's going to be beautiful.
But this is where it comes to where women rush to get a title.
I ain't rushing for shit. I ain't got time.
But my thing is, a lot of women rush to be, I want to be your woman. Oh, I want to be your wife. Oh, I want to be whatever. I tell you, I ain't never been married. At this point in life, I don't even know if marriage is in my future.
I don't either. I mean, if it comes when I'm 62, it comes when I'm 62.
I think I've gotten very close. Very, very close to being married. But I think it takes a lot of work on both ends. And I think when you do take that step to be married, you have to be willing to deal with it all. And until I can find, in myself, exactly what I will deal with and what I won't deal with and what I'm willing to work for, and that communication part, until you can find communication on both ends, it's kind of pointless.
You're going to be talking to your damn self.
Because it's not going to work. I mean, you're going to be arguing. You're going to be this. You're going to be that. Like, for what? But once you sign that paper, you stuck.
Let me ask
for
you
a
real
minute.
quick. I'm gonna ask you, since you two are, women and you wives, right?
Huh?
And you wise.
I thought he said wives. I said, hold on.
Did you?
I thought he said a wife, too. I was about to leave.
Wise.
I was about to leave.
I'm sorry. I
like,
apologize.
Next time, because wives.
Now y'all done made me forget
Look,
what I was.
wives
I was
and
gonna ask you.
wives sound too much. Spell it
It
out
does,
next
though.
time.
Yeah, I should have.
Spell it.
God Almighty.
Because you said a nerve right there,
Ooh.
honey.
I forgot what I was gonna say now.
But
For real.
I'm going to
Threw
say
me
this,
off.
too. Some women need to stop giving them wifey energies to boyfriend material.
Oh, that's deep.
Oh, yeah. Don't.
That's deep. And what since you said that, though, what makes a wife to a boyfriend?
Sometimes I think women do too much for men
For
that they
unappreciative people.
that
but they
know
don't
that they're not
deserve
going
that
nowhere with.
Okay.
treatment.
If you don't know for a fact that this man gonna be in your life later on down the road, some way, shape, or form, or whatever, why is you treat him like he your husband?
What do that look like?
You kind of look a little desperate.
What do treating that man like a husband look like?
I'm trying to tell you.
Well, let me explain something.
I know
to
you
what
done been a husband. You tell us.
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you what you just said though. You know what I mean? You said women out here stop trying to give boyfriends wifey materials.
Wifey
Well, I'm not even.
energy.
I'm gonna rephrase what she said
Well,
because
let
I
me-
think I
let
know
me-
where she going with it.
Okay, all right.
Stop doing so much for these bum ass motherfuckers.
There's a difference between bums, boys, and men.
No, bums and boys is gonna fall under the same category because they're immature and they don't know how to treat women.
Okay.
You sitting here catering to a motherfucker that you really can't depend on if you need him.
So let me tell you, I'm gonna take boys out of that bum
Okay.
category because I'm a man and I done been a bum, I done been a boy, I done been a teenager, I done been a no good ass nigga, and I done been a grown ass man. And I done already analyzed our whole culture. You know what I mean? That's why I'm on what I'm on in life. But you can't ever compare a boy to a bum. You understand me? Because boys that's what I do. I'm training these little boys now. You know what I mean? So you gotta call whoever the supposed to be man is the bum if he ain't taking on any of these boys. I don't care who kid they are. You know what I mean? And being that's a man. You know what I mean? There can't be no. I feel some way for girls, but that's y'all job.
Right.
But out here in this world, in our culture, I got wherever I'm at. If I see boys that need that type of guidance, I hold the door open for them. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be a man one day, and I want you to see men do this too. This is what we do. You know what I mean? This is how we greet each other. You know. I try to speak to every kid, every grown man that I pass that look like me. Reason why? We was trained to look down on each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now let's not put boys in the category with bums. You feel me?
Right.
So what I've realized is, right, and this is why I wanted to say something to you about the quote of women being wifey materials to boys, right? Okay, and you're absolutely right. That's not the argument. But I'm not going to tell them to stop, though, because when you do that, you know what happens? It dilutes them. I told a friend of mine a long time ago that was going through some problem with their peoples, right? And you know what I told him? I said, they don't never supposed to stop you from being who you are. If a wifey is a wifey, she a wifey to whoever is in her comfort. And eventually, wifey material people know how to get rid of the ones that they, you know what I mean? They giving it to that ain't reciprocating it back, right? So why would that wifey stop giving anybody wifey materials? And I mean, I ain't saying a bum, but to anybody until she figure out. Because if she don't do it to anybody she talk to, then doesn't that make her not wifey material no more? Wifey material, she'll get rid of what she don't need.
Not necessarily.
I feel like when women give that wifey energy to the wrong people,
They're trying to hold on to them for some reason.
no, not even that. It ruins them. It gives them triggers and traumas and things of that nature. Because, like you said, if you're giving that wifey energy to someone who's not ready to be that husband material, then how? It's not gonna work. Then you're gonna be feeling some type of way, like, oh, I ain't never doing this no more. I ain't.
Because you
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
appreciate it. You're not showing the
It's gonna make a woman
appreciation.
bitter.
Yeah.
I hope
It
y'all
will make
listening.
a woman bitter.
Hope y'all
so
listening.
if you're giving all your energy to a man like you his wife, you his woman, and you're not getting nothing back out of it, you're not gonna want to do that for the next person who may appreciate that.
Why did she stick around?
But eventually
I'm just
she
saying.
not.
I'm just that's so. Why would she change up being wifey material when she knows she's gonna get away anyway? Because if I date a woman, I want her to be on a wifey material level. She gonna miss me because she hurt behind thinking like
Yeah.
you.
But that's
You know
like
what?
that's like the grown
I'm gonna tell you
part.
something. Let me tell you
of
something.
it's-
I'm not to cut you off. I'm so sorry, but I want to get this out. Ashley, the way that I talk to you, I talk to you, right? The way that I go home and handle my business with anybody else I talk to them like that. I don't change who I am up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if I'm with a little chap, because you know what I mean, I need something to do. Do I supposed to change up who I am? A man. I'm I'm husband material.
An authoritative
You know what I mean?
figure of some sort.
I'm husband material. Huh? I don't change up with nobody I'm around. You know what I mean? I ain't kissing everybody in no mouth, but I'm still me. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So whatever playing field women that you're on, be on that with everybody. You just don't let the individual change who you are. That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
my
I
opinion.
guess that's where it comes to for the lady or not. I won't even say the lady. I'm gonna say the partner because there be men out here that be giving husband energy to people that don't appreciate it. So I'm gonna say your partner. When it comes down to that, that's when that person needs to know. Well, like they ain't about to just. I'm not about to just keep doing this for them, and they not showing me they appreciate. I'm about to just let them go on about their business. That's when they gotta know where that cutoff is.
That's deep.
How much you willing to tolerate?
Yes.
How much bullshit you gonna keep putting up with for you? Be like,
Yes.
nah, just fucking, I'm gone.
Yes. Now that's what I was trying to get to.
But this my thing too, though.
Yeah.
When you, like you said, when you get to that point where you realize that, it's like a man gonna show you and a woman gonna show you they, intentions. Eventually, you gonna see whatever. A man gonna show you if you would jump off. A man gonna show you if he wants you to stick around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a difference. But if a man is giving you husband material, that's different. What we say, reciprocate what you get. But if you with somebody who's not appreciating what you offering, or that wifey energy that you over here giving so easily that you should only give to somebody who's gonna appreciate it, that's different.
Or
Because when
deserving
the
of
next
it.
man come around, you're gonna be bitter. You're gonna be ruined. You're gonna be stuck on
Why?
what
Because you're gonna
this
be
one
sitting
did
here
to
thinking,
you.
okay, well,
So,
I gave all
that's
this
the
energy. I
emotion
poured all that
side.
energy into him,
Yep.
and he didn't do nothing but drain me.
That sounds like something we were just talking about too. How I told
That's
you, no
why
matter
I
how many
said
people you give it to,
it's some soul searching that need to be done.
Yeah.
Figure out what you gonna tolerate
clean
with.
it up.
And that's like I be telling folks, if you start accepting things for what they are, you'll fucking be better in life. Because
Yeah.
you know what you gonna tolerate and what the fuck you not gonna tolerate.
Right.
When to move on and when to stay and try to make it work. Is it worth it or is it not worth it?
Ding ding.
Yeah.
Round number 1. Yeah.
But yeah,
Round 2. No, it's fine.
So do y'all like to give back massages?
Oh,
I like
is
to
that
receive
not,
them.
Oh, so you don't like to give?
I mean,
Hey.
I give.
Yeah.
I give
is
other
that-
massages. They're
is-
not on the back.
But is that not a part of making sure your partner good? Either on both aspects, giving or receiving. My thing is you have to, like, if your partner had a long day at work, why would you not try to make him feel good when he come home?
Rub his back.
Rub his
I ain't a feet man,
muscles.
but I rub your back.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, it's just, I don't know.
It's just the intimacy part without the intimacy part.
Exactly. It's just
It
like
doesn't
the
always
closeness,
have to be a
especially
physical.
that physical touch. It's just making that person feel like you want them. Touch me. We ain't got to have sex, but damn it, touch me. Your feet better be motherfucking touching mine. When we go to sleep, I better
That
know
sound like
you
Bootsy.
there.
That sound like Bootsy.
Yes, that I'm a physical touch person. Like,
Yeah.
you got to be close to me. I got to feel you. It's, to me, I also feel like that's just like it's like a security thing. When I know
Yeah.
you're there, I feel secure. I feel safe.
What does friendship mean to the both of you?
What kind of friendship?
I
Like the
mean,
friendship me and her got,
I mean, just
or just friendship in general.
you with your boyfriend,
opposite
with your
sex, or your-
yeah, of
or a
course,
partner?
Yeah, both.
Somebody that you can trust.
I think you got to be friends first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think if you're not friends for a while, you really don't know that person. You don't feel like you can be
Yourself.
yourself.
Oh.
Look, get out my head. You hey, you gotta pay rent to be in here.
Sorry, Beans, I'm sorry.
Pay rent to be
We've
in
been
this
in each
side.
other's head for 11 years. It's too late for rent.
That's
We
how
owe each
y'all
other back
kill.
rent.
But
Call y'all the twins.
Might as well.
But I feel like though the friendship is the base of the foundation. Like you have to have that friendship because if you just jump into something, you're just jumping into something blind. You really don't know that person like that. But when you're somebody's friend, they can actually be their authentic self and you get the genuine version of
Yes.
them.
Yeah.
But when you jump into a relationship, it's always like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh, I don't want to see
I don't
this.
want
I
to
don't
think
want to
I'm weird.
It
Well, hell, you
changes
should
up.
have
Yeah.
you should have showed them all your weirdness in the friend
Yeah,
stage.
that's true too. That is
Like,
true.
take time to get to know somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because then you
Jump.
can really, it gives you time to get to know them, kind of figure out what their intentions are.
Yeah.
And I just think it really makes the relationship better because you don't feel so awkward talking to somebody trying to be who you're not.
Yeah, you're just being you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can be honest. Like, you ain't got to
Lie.
sugarcoat nothing, you know, like, just be you.
Yo, churches, I'm gonna change this up a little bit, right? And this is for both of you. Either one, you can take the question first. What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
That's the thing I ever done. Oh, God.
Embarrassing though.
With like your partner or the person you're talking to, or just in life.
I mean, that you ever done.
That's
You know what I mean?
why I don't want no more motherfucking Hennessy. This is probably about embarrassing this is gonna get right there. 'Cause, yeah, it was bad.
Was it?
do a
You had a bad experience with
I
Hennessy?
thought I was gonna turn the fuck up with Big Daddy, and I turned the fuck off almost.
Yo, what about you, Trish?
I'm over here thinking hard as hell right now.
You been like that? You ain't ever done nothing embarrassing. Just period.
I mean, not nothing out of the ordinary. I can't.
All right. Well, let me find out.
I'm trying to think. Like, I'm really over here thinking, like, what's something
Go back to the project days.
I'm trying to think about the project days, but I can't.
That could be the only thing that I could think that would be embarrassing. Outside
embarrassing to live there.
That's
I'm
yeah.
just joking.
I mean, no, yo, that's a good statement,
no.
though.
I'm not even gonna say I'm embarrassed to live there. I'm glad I
That was
stayed
a
there because I
lesson
went through.
learned.
It was a lesson motherfucking
go.
learned,
Yeah,
and I'm not there no more.
True.
I
I'm
was
I'ma
able to
tell
come
you
up out
something.
of it.
You know what? I was embarrassed once I realized as a grown up, and I look back and know that all of this was a trick. Mm-hmm. Once I figured out that I fed into the trick, I was embarrassed.
Trick
You know
of the
what I mean?
system.
They tricked the hell out of us, and our ancestors fell for it easily. You know what I mean? It was designed to get rid of us.
It was designed to
It's
keep
called a
us
project.
keep us in a contained little
it's-
area so they could watch us. Okay, so
That's
for instance, it's
prison.
like,
Have any of y'all
I
ever
know.
been to prison or jail?
I've been to jail once, and I've been to a couple
I'm
of prisons.
telling you, man, it's a project. It was a
But
project.
listen,
Yo,
and,
they
and
got
it
us.
is, and it is. Let me tell you.
And then where 95% of the project's located? Somewhere in the fucking vicinity of a police station.
But listen,
Gotta be. Shoot.
I'm gonna tell you this. Remember, I had this conversation the other day.
Yeah.
I remember. I'm not embarrassed to say my kids was getting Medicaid. I got a paper in the mail saying it was time for me to recertify
doubt.
their little
Yeah.
health insurance shit
Alright.
or whatever. That lady called me on my phone. I'm sitting here like, yeah. I don't get no other kind of assistance, nothing. That lady called me on your phone. Well, I see you work at such and such, and you work in such and such, so you got 2 jobs? Yeah. Why you ask me that if you see it in your system? You know exactly everything I bring in. That's why I don't want to be in your system. Because you can just randomly pull up how much
Put
money
whatever
I
you
make.
want to put.
You see
Yeah.
every paycheck that I get.
Yeah.
And the woman's like, oh, so you make this much amount of money at this job every week. And
If
this
you
much
see
amount
it, why are you asking?
Ooh.
But that's my problem, though. But why can
You
you
answering
even...
your own questions.
But why is it so easily accessible
Right.
for you to see how much... You can see my paycheck before I even get it.
See what I'm talking about?
Why?
Yeah.
Like, that's too much. That's why
too
they...
much classified information for
But
me.
that's why they like you to be in the system. That's like...
So they can keep tabs on your ass and make sure you.
Can I say something
Yeah,
to
go
you?
ahead. Go ahead, go
Okay,
ahead.
listen, man. Y'all probably won't even believe this, but I'm gonna tell y'all something for real, right? When you was born, you was really given to the government. You know.
That's what your social security number is.
Well, that's the birth certificate and everything. And we are.
You are part of the government's property. That's
So,
your serial number,
and
basically.
That's basically them saying we're gonna take care of y'all, but we're gonna need our boys back in prison to do this other labor that we can't really get nobody else to do for this a little bit of money. You know what I mean? So it is slave labor in there. You know what I mean?
Pretty much, 'cause they don't pay 'em
telling you,
shit.
Nothing at all, really.
Don't they get paid cents?
cents?
Yeah, cents.
Yeah. But you know what? I think I was making about 63 cents. You know what I mean? A day. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't ever use it, so it used to build up to about $5. You know what I mean?
Woo! $5.
So, but it gave me something to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, your property. We've been tricked in America to believe that we free. You know
Ain't
what I
shit
mean?
free.
Nothing. And I don't understand why other countries are telling their people to come here and get rich. You know what I mean? Because they got to get into. But different cultures have different like laws and rules. You know what I mean? Some people might get off from paying taxes for a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? And then start over with a whole new Endrigo name. You know what I mean? I don't know, but it's crazy how they don't. Our government does not look out for us Americans.
No, I'm going home.
You know.
I'm going the fuck home.
But you know what though?
The next boat, I'm getting on that bitch. Me and the kids, we're going by.
I just wanted to just throw that out there, man, from the conversation we just had, though, for real, though.
But I think that like that plays into a lot of people's like, what's that got to do with y'all talking about?
Yeah.
It has everything to do with what we're talking about, because at the end of the day, that government just wants to have you in their system.
Yeah.
They want you to be in their system so they can keep tabs on you.
No doubt.
Monitor how many kids you got.
Oh.
This, that, and the third. Like,
How
why
many
is you out?
steps? We'll feed you, but you know,
This
come
is all
on,
we
look at-
gonna. This is all we're gonna give you and your 4 kids.
Yeah, and then tell us exactly how much money you. I mean,
I can
who
make-
else gave you something? Are you getting anything from
No,
anywhere
you're gonna
else?
sit here and tell me that I can only
It's
make this
unreal.
much to be able to get a certain amount of food stamps, but yet that amount of money that I'm making, you want me to take everything that I got and
Basically, get rid of it.
get rid of it
And you
in
know
order
what's
to get a
crazy,
decent
though?
amount of
Ain't that
stamps to
crazy?
feed your family, because that one person, that single mother household, yeah, she might make some good money, but she might have rent to pay.
Yep.
She got a light bill to pay.
They
She got
know.
a car payment to pay.
Yeah.
She got a car insurance to pay.
So it's
she might have to
designed
pay for
make you see
daycare
that it ain't no
assistance.
good, right?
It's exactly.
Yeah, it's to turn you off.
And
if you
then-
got some sense about yourself.
Okay, you wanna know how much I make, but then you're not deducting what I have to pay out.
Yeah.
You only are deducting a certain percentage.
Oh yeah, because they want to see the gross. Like, what
Well,
about all
listen,
these
though.
taxes that
What
come
about
out?
the taxes that's coming
What
the
about
fuck
the
out?
health insurance
What's
that
bad
come out?
is though that they don't help the ones that need the help.
Yeah.
You know,
Now there are
imagine-
some people that I feel truly do need
Yeah,
some
well,
help.
well, I'm
but
talking
they
about that
can't
got
get it.
jobs. That even
Yeah.
got jobs. Man, I know people that's making like 20 something dollars an hour and still
Struggling.
Yes. Why in the hell because I make 20 something dollars an hour, I can't get no assistance? So this is my thing, and then we can get off of this. And I'm gonna just say this for everybody out there. This is my word. $387 million. We need our own social services.
Yeah.
We need to be able to come to our own facilities to get, because there's a lot of people that go to work out here every day that need help with that do power still.
Oh hell yeah!
There's a lot of people that still go to work out here that still need help with the car payment, to keep going to work so they can keep paying for what they need. This is slavery.
But they don't even want to count the car payment. So
No,
it's an
because
option.
This is
it's an
slavery.
option. So it's an option for me to have a car to take my ass to work.
Right.
But you want me to have a job, but I can't afford to have a car. 'Cause
Everybody's involved too. Everybody out here in America.
It's a no win-win situation.
If you got a social security number, I'm
You was
sorry.
owned by the governments.
Hey.
Next, that's
So,
it.
let's go ahead and get off of this. Let's go back to what we
That's
was
the
on.
post.
That's right.
I think we touched base on those though. I think. Or did we leave one
It
out?
actually been going good, man. We just got a little serious at the end, though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it hit a nerve for
It
me.
did. Me too.
But okay, so this ain't what we was discussing, but I'm gonna put this out there because I wrote it on my card. Like what you did in the beginning to get your partner, the way
Yeah.
swallowed or how you want to call it. Why can't you keep that same energy throughout the relationship?
Look, I had to move my mic closer to my
Why-
mouth. I don't
why
think
is
you
that
seen
hard?
that.
Why is that hard, though? Why is it?
People get too comfortable. They stop
I ain't
trying.
even gonna
Yeah.
say that though.
The spark just somebody blew that bitch out.
Hey, don't rappers do that though? You know, after they be hungry in the beginning, they be going to get out,
And then it just
oh my God! A couple years from now, you be like, man, I liked him when he was hungry.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just throwing that out
It's
there.
just like
But why not be hungry all the time?
That's
If you-
right.
why not?
If you genuine,
Yeah.
if you're doing it genuinely,
Yeah, why
and you're
not
doing it
all the time?
without having a reason to do it, and
Yeah.
that's just you, ain't
Yeah.
you always gonna be hungry?
Yep.
You're right.
Make sure that
Ain't you always gonna want a piece of that
Look,
pie?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Ain't you always gonna make sure that you want to how it is? What you
Yeah.
say? You get what you put in.
You get what you put in.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
what you put in.
Like, don't wait till it's on its way out the door to be like, oh, come in. It's
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Then you only gonna
Yeah.
do it for a little bit of time, then it's over.
But
Yeah.
you know what? That's detrimental too.
It is.
For real. Even if it get to the point where
That's
it
where
seem
the
like going to the movie.
consistency and putting
Yeah.
in work comes in. Like, keep the spark alive.
Yeah, you're right.
Keep her panties wet.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's hard to do, man. Y'all change
It
up.
ain't
Don't
hard
do
to keep
that.
nobody panties wet.
Yes,
You
it
just gotta
is.
talk to her and touch her the right way. That's all you gotta do.
No,
to her.
everybody.
Show
that don't
you
work
love
like
her.
that. I mean, that's true too, though. You know what I mean? You gotta show that love.
Show
though.
the love. Like, I mean, you can tell me any damn thing.
So
I need
black
to
women
see.
and black men, why don't we all just learn how to just start loving each other again? How do we
Because
get?
there's so much hatred in the world.
So that makes us not trust our significant others too. You know that, right? Mm-hmm. Just because, and it projects out. Well, everything in the world comes back into the household. Have y'all not noticed that? You know how they say don't carry work home or this and that and the third? We do that anyway. We act out exactly what they tell us we
you had
supposed
a
to
bad
act
day
out.
at work, you come home pissed off because the shit that happened at work. Like, leave that outside.
Well, no, not even just that though. I'm just saying like the energy that you carry with you
In
rubs
your
off.
defense, it's hard.
I was
In
gonna
your
say I'm
defense,
a
it's
prime
hard.
example.
In your defense, it's hard, and I'm gonna only say that because I have done the same thing. I have worked from home, so it's hard to separate that work life and home life when you do it both in the same place.
Right.
Like, I would get up in the morning. I'd be fine in the morning.
Yeah.
Work throughout the day. Somebody piss me off, and it just boils throughout the day. But because I don't have anywhere to separate that work and home life because it's all in the same place, I carry that negative energy around with me throughout the whole house.
But I think
I drop it off in certain places of the house, so every damn body pissed the fuck off.
But I think
because
too,
I'm
though,
mad.
Yeah.
I think too though it boils down to not knocking anything, but whenever you do have that situation where we do I work from home sometimes 10-12 hours a day.
Yeah.
When I need that escape, I need that partner on the other end to be able to help me escape.
You don't always have that, or you don't.
But when I have to deal with work and we're still in the same vicinity, so when I quit working, I get off, I log off, whatever, clock out for the day, and then I have to jump straight into a mode over here after I've been working 10 hours a day.
Mama duties.
Mama duties, still making sure I'm cooking, cleaning. I'm doing all that. I don't care how many hours I work. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on top of my game. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how tired I am. I'm still going to do what I got to do.
We got to.
That's where, when you said some people switch up, that's where I feel like the most where a person should stand out to, anybody, especially if you have a partner who work from home. Like, I know you just got done working, I made you whatever, like help cook
Do
dinner,
something around the
help
house,
cook.
especially when it's a work from home situation. That is touchy because, like, I know in my situation and in your situation, we trying to take care of house and work at the exact same time. When we get a couple minutes, we go and start in laundry. When we get in a couple minutes, because we don't get off till 6 and 7 o'clock, we trying to go get supper going and trying to multitask. It's
Because
not
we
hard
still
to
have a job
multitask
besides our job.
but it's hard to multitask 2 full-time jobs at the same fucking time. It's
I
hard.
got 3.
Do y'all not know how that
It's hard
happened? Do y'all
to
know
try
how
to
that
be a
happened?
mother.
Do you know how that happened?
How does that happen?
I'm gonna tell you what happened, right? When y'all joined that women's march, for real, all jokes to the side.
Who joined the march? I wasn't
This
there.
happened. That's why you should be fussing at your ancestors, because they did that. You know what I mean? For real. Once, what it was there was a women's equal right thing going on, because for real, white women really didn't have rights. Like they try to say black people didn't have rights. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So a protest started, but they needed more women, so they involved black women. You can come out here with us, and we can protest for our rights, so we can vote, so we can,
bitch,
so we can
y'all
get
shoulda stayed
jobs.
at the house.
They should have stayed home.
Stay the fuck at home.
That's what done it. Y'all can look that up, just in case y'all didn't know that. But that,
Kept y'all asses, kept y'all
Participating.
black ass at the house.
now everybody got to work.
Now,
You about
I'm supposed to be.
Hey.
I'm always talking about being a rich bitch.
Yeah.
And not having to do no shit. But
Yeah,
in
but
all,
that's what
in
happened.
all honesty, I feel like even if I was rich, I
Yeah.
would still be trying to find something to do just to occupy my fucking
listen,
time.
I own everything I love. When I closed my trucking company down, sold off my last truck, I was done. That's what I did. I went like I was retired, just living off money I already had, right? But boy,
You get bored.
I got so I can't take this.
I've always asked my.
I went and found me a job. I
What
went
would
and
I
found me
do
a
if I
job.
hit the lottery?
Yeah.
Take my ass on to work because I ain't
Yeah.
got shit else to fucking
I didn't have
do.
nothing else to do.
But go spend the goddamn money.
That's exactly
and
what
no,
happened.
I'm not about to do that. So we're going to
No,
work in the morning.
That's smart, yeah,
In my
because I ended up
defense,
doing it.
You remember I was going through the stage before, when I was going to school and I wasn't working all the
Yeah.
time, how I was crazy. My OCD went so crazy because I was at the house.
All the time.
Honey, when I tell you I got up like clockwork, I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning, sweeping, vacuum, mopping. You wouldn't find one
You try to
speck of-
make everybody else get up because you up.
No.
5 o'clock
She
in the morning.
got so.
I was in a
tune with
routine.
sitting
I
in
know
the
you
house
was,
and in
but
a
we gotta
routine.
hear that.
You know
early
how
in the
some
morning?
people have the dish drainer on their cabinet? If I
Yeah.
seen the dish drainer on my cabinet, my house felt like it was dirty as hell. I didn't want nothing on my counters.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It gets like that.
I'd have
working
been
My
from
fussing.
home.
OCD was through the
Because
I
you don't
would've
have-
been
You don't
fussing.
have that work
Yeah.
and home separation.
Well, this is
I'm lying though. I probably helped though if it
Even
was
in
me
school,
in
you
there though.
still
For
don't
real.
have
I
that
helped.
school.
But that's
I
what
like
I
to
had
get
to
up
do.
like that.
But that's how I had to do to keep myself occupied
Oh,
when I
did
wasn't
you?
working all the time.
That
But
makes
it
sense.
made me so OCD.
Yeah.
Like if I see something right now, like if I go home right now and my son done
on my motherfucking
Look, get out my head. That's what said. If my son done dropped a crumb anywhere.
Yeah,
It be
y'all
6:30 in the
wild,
morning. I'm
man.
talking to her
Y'all
on the
wild.
phone.
Yeah.
What's that, Trisha? The vacuum? Damn, bitch.
That's
I don't
funny.
like no.
Yeah.
I was the same way when I started
Yeah.
working from home. Because I didn't have nothing to separate. I was
No
there
doubt.
from. I remember
Yeah.
it was one day I didn't leave the house all fucking week.
I believe it.
And outside of going to the school to pick my daughter up,
Yeah.
to take her to school and pick her up.
Grocery shopping.
No, I
What?
wasn't even doing that.
Yeah.
You was doing pickups.
It
Yeah.
was pickups. I literally, if I left the house, I was in my damn pajamas because that's how I went to work. I wouldn't go no store or nothing. It was just drop off, and I was so just. I felt like I was losing my shit.
Yeah.
I believe it though, because I did too. I
You don't
went.
have
I
no
went back to work.
separation.
I went to school. I just passed my final exams.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, and it was 8 on a roll. You know, what I mean? I ain't gonna lie though. My final test, right? I made a 75 on. That's my first lowest grade. That's my word.
Yeah.
I shot through it. You know, I was ready to get it
You
done.
trying to fly and get it done?
But you know, once I
like, I
realized
ain't worried about his
my
no more.
GPA was up so high, it didn't even do nothing to me. I was
good
happy.
then.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So I got that done. But I took a course because when I did shut the company down, I didn't want to go through nothing like depressful. You know what I mean? Woe me. You know what I mean? Didn't nobody do it to me. You know what I mean? This is a choice I had to make for myself. And so when I got back in school, all it done was balancing me out to keep my brain going. My brain is retarded. And I ain't talking about
Stimulate your mind.
yeah. It ain't retarded. Dumb.
100 miles an hour.
My brain don't stop. It just keep going. I don't.
You're always constantly thinking about
Oh
something.
my
The
God,
gears
man!
is always fucking turning.
Listen, man. I'm telling you, 387 million is coming. You know what I mean? I got it. I just got to find the key, and my brain trying to get it to it, and I'm trying to cipher through as I'm going. Have you ever seen a movie? Matrix is
Yes.
one. Neo, get those. I'm talking about the movie screen.
Yes,
And
yes.
he learning everything as I swear that's what I feel like I see so much.
It's like a download.
Guess what happened to me? And I'm changing it up again, right? Before we stop. You know what I mean? I got bit on my arm earlier this week. It's
By
my
a
word.
bug?
No, a human mouth.
Oh!
But no, let me explain to you. I'm at work in a warehouse on a tow motor, right? I looked at my forearm and it was a bite mark. I took pictures of it. Don't you know about 2 hours later it was gone. The mark was gone. But I got pictures that I literally, things like that happen to me all the time though. You know what I mean? I don't get scared about it. I don't get nervous. I see things all the time. I see people that ain't, you know.
You
but
remember
I
how
can-
you told me you be seeing stuff? I be like, what you be seeing?
For real, I really do. I really do. But I only say that to say this, right? You know what I mean? Once you start cleaning up your act, for real, things start happening. And I mean, if you take it bad, you take it bad. You know what I mean? But if you take it for what it's worth, enlightenment, then that's you
Like
know you're
something trying to
growing.
grab your attention.
Everything
something trying
around
to-
us is
yeah.
grabbing our
It's your
attention.
spirit, God.
Listen, man, we are a part of everything around us. Everything around us, we are a part of. If we don't start focusing on what's real and letting go of all of this fake stuff, we really are doomed. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. I feel you. That's a good one though. That's a good one.
That's
And then-
another topic.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It is. I just had to throw a spiritual. I had to throw a little
Spirituality goes into everything.
Yeah,
You can't
yes,
let
it
everybody
does.
into your spirit circle.
No, you can't let everybody into
Yeah.
your energy. That will drain
Yeah.
the entire fuck out of you.
That's right. That's right. That's true.
Yes.
That's
And
true.
if the energy off, get away.
Run,
Hey.
run, Forrest, run, Forrest, run.
Well, until next time, boy, I hope that we all get y'all back online again. Subscribe, share, like, comment, get on board. Till next time.